So this meditation I'm doing is to harness moon energy and dawn of the sun energy. So to start this off, I want you to imagine you are on a distant planet right now. Very distant planet. And the planet is Pluto. Now, everything around you seems to be a very navy, grayish, bluish color. The sky, the distance in your sight, everything. And right now, you are standing by a shore at an ocean. And you can hear the waters just swishing. You can hear them swishing from left to right, left to right, left to right. And it's just very calm and tranquil, and there's a lot of serenity in this. And you can hear a faint sound in the background, almost like a vibration or like a frequency, like a wave. You can just hear it throughout the skies and throughout the area. You look directly across in front of you and you see a moon, a full moon. Its aura is very white, it's very illuminated, and it's just glowing really brightly. Now, while you're staring out into the shore, you get the idea that you want to walk out into the ocean. So you step off into the sands and slowly into the ocean, and your legs are slowly immersed into the water, and you can feel it's very cold, very cool, but it's very contenting and it's very relaxing. And you hear a voice call out to you to come further into the ocean. It's a very calm, beautiful voice, and it's just a soft, warm, yet kind of masculine voice, almost as if it's God speaking to you. So, you're then lifted to the surface of the water, where your feet are on the surface, and you walk out into the ocean. And it takes quite a long time before you get to the center of the ocean, almost as if you've been walking for thousands of years, but it's like you've been outside of time and space, so everything just seems like it doesn't even matter that it's taken that long, and it's not a drag, it's just
the fourth planet from the sun.
a journey, an odyssey
Mars
of
is known as the red
peace and
planet
tranquility,
because iron
just
oxide,
calming your soul
a
down and
material like
recollecting
rust
yourself.
in the soil, gives it a reddish color. Mars is smaller than Venus and
So you
Earth,
then get out to the
Mars is
center of the
rocky.
ocean,
It is cold
and you
and
look
rocky,
up and you can
with a
see the
thin
moon
atmosphere made of carbon
right
dioxide
above
and
you.
oxygen. There is water ice on Mars.
And
Scientists are
now that you're so
really
close to the moon, you can see the
interested in
craters in the moon
them
and
with the help of some
its
special
illumination, and it's just really
rockets
close
and
to you.
probes have already been sent there to gain more information about the planet.
And then you have a seat
Right
on the
now,
water,
there are two special robots exploring the surface
and
of
while you
Mars,
sit in the water,
sending information back to
you are
Earth.
slowly immersed, half of your body down, just where your legs are. Your legs are immersed,
To have its own
cross-legged,
rings. It has two,
into the
although they are
water.
not big and round like
And you can
ours.
feel the chilling feeling, the
Mars'
cold
moons are
feeling,
small and
but once
irregular.
again it refreshes you.
Scientists think they may be captured asteroids. Maybe
And the
some
moon
of the big
now
asteroid
beams
belts
down an illuminated light, illuminated
An
white
asteroid
light
belt is a big ring of asteroids
over your
or
body,
objects
circling your
close to the
body.
sun.
And it
Jupiter
places hieroglyphics, this ancient text, this ancient circular text surrounds you.
It is called this because
And
it is really big and
you
maybe
rise again into the water, on the surface of the
Jupiter is
water,
so big that you would have to place 11 Earths in
and you're just
just
sitting
to
in this
turn it
circle
across
of
its moon.
ancient text, and this text
Jupiter is
it's
also the
embedding
third
your
brightest
DNA.
object in the night sky.
It's
Only Venus and the moon are
basically
brighter.
just compounding you
You
with
usually
a
find
divine
Jupiter
source of
higher in the
energy,
sky than Venus, since
and
Jupiter is away from the sun
it's just
and
helping you
not near
collect
it.
your soul again, and purifying it.
Jupiter has at least 67 moons that circle around it,
So
but
you
45
meditate
of
there.
them are very small, only about as big as a mountain,
Now I want you to imagine yourself meditating
Some
in
of
this
its moons are
circle on the
very
surface of
large,
the
and at
waters
least two of them are about the
for
same
about
size as the
a
planet
minute.
Mercury. One of its moons is the largest moon in the solar system.
I want you to breathe in
Some of these
slowly,
large moons can be seen from
breathe in
Earth
the
or
cold
backyard
winds
with a
that are
telescope.
surrounding you,
People
just
cannot
refreshing your
land on
soul.
Jupiter because it is made of gas. There is no ground to land on.
Breathe them out.
Even if there was somewhere to land, Jupiter is covered by
While you're
terrible
doing this, I
storms,
want you to
much
imagine that
stronger
you're
than
there,
any
and while
storm
you're there,
before.
you are actually imagining again
One storm that we know about can be seen
geometric
from Earth.
figures.
We call it the
So
Great Red
triangles
Storm.
and stars
That's what it looks like. And
and
it has been
just
going on for at
different
least 200
geometric
years.
shapes, just all forming these
After Jupiter
really
comes
cool
Saturn,
and really
another gas giant.
um,
Saturn is famous for its
abstract
unusual
figures in your
moons.
mind.
Although they
And these
look
geometric
solid to
shapes are
you,
just
the
downloading
rings are
knowledge into
actually
you,
made
and
from many small ice
it's just
particles, as well as
configuring your
rocks.
DNA and just, like I said,
Saturn
helping
also
you
has
collect
more
your
than
soul
60 moons orbiting around it.
from the
Some are
vastness
larger
and
than
the
planet
deepest
Mercury,
ends of
and many
space and
smaller.
the universe.
Something interesting about Saturn is that even though it is very large, it is not very dense. That means that if you could find a bathtub large enough to put Saturn in,
So just
it would
imagine
float
those
instead
shapes.
of sink. Saturn is the farthest planet that can be seen from Earth without the help of a
And it's
telescope.
almost like you can feel your soul just elevating,
After
going
Saturn
up
comes
and
Uranus,
up
the
and up.
seventh planet from the Sun.
And it's just going up, and you don't know
Uranus is
where, but
another
it's
gas
just, you can
giant,
feel it
and it is
elevating,
much
and
smaller than Saturn and Jupiter.
it's just
Unlike
compounding
any other
itself
planet
into
in the
something
solar
more
system,
divine,
it is
something
tilted
more
so
pure
much that it actually spins
than what you
sideways.
thought it ever was.
Uranus has
And you're
rings
just
around
getting
it,
this really
although they are much
cosmic
smaller than Saturn's,
type of
and 27
justification
than
that
Venus.
you're greater than
Uranus
your
is covered in
own
blue clouds made of methane,
understanding,
which give it
that
its
you're not
blue
just
color.
a small human on Earth, but you
Very
are
similar to Uranus
more
is
than that.
Neptune,
You are a
the
cosmic
eighth planet
creature.
from the
You
Sun.
are
Neptune is
almost
another gas
as
giant,
if you are a
and
god,
like Uranus, it has
and you're
methane in its
just
atmosphere,
growing
so it
and
also
growing
looks
and
blue.
growing, evolving,
Neptune is a
evolution.
darker blue than Uranus, and scientists aren't sure why. Neptune has a few thin rings and 14 moons that we know about. Because Neptune is so far out in space, it takes it a very, very long time to go around the sun. Remember Mercury, that only takes 88 days to go once around the sun?
Now I want you to
Neptune
imagine
takes
that
over 164 years
you open your
to
eyes
orbit
again
around the sun. The
on
last
this
time
ocean that
Neptune
you
was
are
in
in,
the same place it is now was before the American Civil
and you
War,
notice that
before
the moon
computers, phones,
is slowly
airplanes, or
fading
cars
away,
had been invented.
but in the
Neptune has
distance
the
ahead of
longest
you,
orbit of any
you
planet in the
see
solar system.
sunrise right ahead of you, directly
Now, you
across
may
from you.
think
You
that I've
see it
forgotten someone.
rising out of the sea,
Pluto was discovered in 1930
and it's
was
rising
listed as the
slowly
ninth planet in the solar system.
and slowly and
As it was
slowly,
studied longer, scientists realized how small it is.
and then
It
it's
is
in the
much
center
smaller than any other planet in the solar
of the
system,
sky,
and even smaller than many other moons. Plus,
and
people
it's
started
almost
to discover
eclipse-like.
other
Like you can
small,
see the
rocky
lightness of the
planets
sun, the yellow of the sun, but there's still dark
Some
around
of
you.
them were
There's still
bigger
darkness
than
around
Pluto.
you.
In 2006, after 76 years being
And
listed
then
as a planet,
you see a
Pluto
beam
was
come out of
named
the
dwarf
sunlight,
planet, to show
almost
that
like a
it was something
laser,
that was like a planet, but
and
much smaller. There are at least
it travels
6
from
dwarf planets
its
in the solar
destination
system,
where it is
possibly
up
even
and closer
more.
towards you, and the beam, the
That
laser,
means
hits
the
your
18th
heart,
official planet in our solar system,
and your heart is absorbing
Mercury,
this sun ray, this
Venus,
very strong laser of sunlight, and it's
Mars,
empowering you and giving you warmth in that cold world. But
Uranus,
like I said, it's not a bad cold, it's a refreshing cold.
I hope you enjoyed exploring the solar system with me today. Goodbye till
And then
next
once you
time.
absorb all the light possible, you see the entire
Have you ever
sky
looked
and
up
the
into
world
the
around
sky
you
and
light
wondered
up.
what was there?
And you look
Higher
below
than
you, and the
birds,
water
past
that
the
you are
clouds,
on the
and
surface
farther
of
than the moon,
is no
a
longer
whole
water,
host
but
of
it's
fascinating
sand.
objects spin in outer space.
It's a golden yellow sand.
Let's imagine for a moment that we can
And now
leave
you're
the
in a
Earth
desert.
behind and explore the solar system that surrounds it.
And the sun says to come further.
We call it the solar system because
The sun is
everything in it
the
is
soul of
centered
God,
around
and
the
it's
sun.
saying
And
to
solar
come further
has
into
something
me
to do
and
with the sun.
come see what I have
The
to
sun
show
is a
you.
star, just like many
And
of the
you
stars
walk,
that you can see
you
in
walk
the night sky.
closer and closer
just
to
many
the sun.
times closer to us.
And you're walking for almost
Still,
another 1,000
the sun
years.
is very, very far away from the Earth.
And you're just guided by
Almost 93 million
hymns of the
miles
sun,
away. That's why it looks
good
so
songs
small,
of the sun, and
even though it's
just
the biggest
choirs
object in the
and like
solar
an
system.
orchestra and
In fact, the sun makes up more
just
than
chants
99%
beautiful
of the mass
ancient
in the solar
chants.
system. If you put all of the planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and everything else in the solar system together,
And then
they
once
would
you
make
get
up
close
less
to the
than
sun, you see that
1/4
there's
of
a
a
triangular
percent of it.
shape in the
The
center.
sun is so
underneath
big
it.
that it's more than 100 times
You
wider
get
than
closer
the Earth.
and closer,
And if it were a
and
giant
you see that
jar,
it is a
you
large
could fit more
pyramid,
than 1 million
a
Earths
very
into
large
it.
pyramid.
More than that, the sun is what
And
holds
as you
the
walk
solar
closer,
system together. Its massive gravity
you see
is what keeps the Earth and all the other planets circling around it
alchemist.
instead of drifting off into space.
There's an alchemist that's just
The sun
standing
is
at the
also
front
what
of the
allows us to
pyramid
live
waiting
on
for
Earth.
you.
Without the sun, there would be no heat. There would be no light.
And
Plants
it's such a
could not
mystery
grow.
to you, but
Water would freeze.
you feel
and
completely
nothing could
calm and
survive.
tranquil, as if you
The
finally
sun
found the
gives us heat
truth
and
of the
light
universe and the
because it
truth
is
of God.
always burning. It is a giant ball of gas, mostly hydrogen and
And
helium.
then a
and
doorway
it burns
appears at the front of the
millions
pyramid,
degrees in its center.
and the alchemist walks in.
Let's leave the sun now to explore the planets. As we move away from the sun, the first planet we will encounter is Mercury.
You're just enjoying everything,
Mercury is the smallest planet
enjoying
in
the
the solar
experience.
system, much smaller than Earth.
There might be a little bit of
and
fear,
one of only
there
5
might be a little
planets
bit
you
of
can see from Earth using nothing but
confusion
your
or
eyes.
question
course,
as to what
it won't
happens
look
next.
much like
Am
a
I
planet.
scared to walk into
It
that
looks
door?
more like
What's
a
going to
bright
happen if
star,
I go in there?
And many nights you can see it close
But what's
to the
waiting for you on the
horizon
other
near
side
sunrise and
is
sunset.
complete peace,
Mercury is a lot like our
complete
moon.
tranquility,
It's small and has
and
a
an
rocky
unfound
surface
truth
with
that
craters on it.
nobody even
It has
knows.
no
and
moon
it's
of
the
its own
purest
and no
of
air to
all
breathe.
things in the universe.
You probably wouldn't enjoy a
It is made
visit
of
to
complete
Mercury,
love.
since temperatures are boiling hot in the sun and freezing cold in the shade.
Walk up to it,
Something interesting about
and you
Mercury
step through it.
is that it is the fastest planet to go around the sun. It only takes
And
88
then what I want
days.
you to imagine is
Next
ask
is
yourself,
Venus,
ask
the
the
second
core of
planet.
your consciousness, your
Some people call
subconscious,
Venus
ask,
Earth's sister,
what is
because
my
the two
complete
planets are very
tranquility?
close in size and gravity, but they are very different on the surface.
And
First of
allow
all,
yourself to build the idea of what this truth is. What is this heaven, or what is this nirvana? What is this divine source of revelation that you're going to come to at the end of your period in this universe as a living soul?